A warm evening to respected sir and one and all present over here. As we all know, Sir commences extraordinary and effective methods every week so that we the students of the institute may get a good command over English language. Above all, I want to express my sincere gratitude to respected sir for providing me this golden opportunity to utter some words before you all. It is needless to magnify the importance of English language. It's a well-known fact that English language has emerged as a career-making language and it helps to shape one's career. I've been a part of this institute for a long time and this institute has become an indispensable part of my life. So it provides us value-based and result-oriented education. I learn something new every day. Scores of such students have succeeded in touching the summit of success in their lives, and I derive great pleasure in attending the class regularly. As I've said earlier, Sir gives topic every week, and this week too, a topic has been given which is known as Speak English Fluently. In the last few days, I listened to many fabulous speeches delivered by my colleagues. The wordings used by them was highly commendable. We had been working on English grammar for a long time and today my chance has come. This is my maiden speech and I will try my level best to deliver a worth listening speech. I'm Van Sharma, son of Mr. and Mrs. Sharma. Recently, I have appeared in the annual examination of 11th standard in my school and my school name is Rishabh Convent School. It is located at Nandanagar, Indore. Fortunately, it is at walking distance from my house and it is one of the most renowned school of the area. My school maintains a good balance between study and co-curricular activities. Sport events, cultural programs, field events, etc. are organized in the school time after time for the harmonious development of the students. There is a huge playground just opposite to the school where the students are allowed to play once a week the game of their choice. And all kinds of books are available in the school library. The librarian of our school is somewhat eccentric and he does not allow anyone to borrow books from the library. But I am allowed to borrow any book from the library anytime because I am in his good book. I must say all the teachers of the school have a good command over their respective subjects. Last month the annual examination was held in our school and I must say it was a challenging one. Some of the question papers were indeed very tough and to get distinction in all the subjects seemed to be a Herculean task to all the students. Now the examination has got over and I am looking forward for the declaration of my result. I am quite sure that the result will come in my favor. It is because I have been working on my English for some time and the knowledge that I have gained here of English language proved to be fruitful for me during the exams. And I can even say this much that I was able to answer most of the questions during the exams offhand. I come of a noble family. All the members of my family are closely knit. After the sudden and untimely demise of my father, now there are only 4 members in my family including me. My father's name is late Shri Jagdish Sharma. He was a man of rigid principles. He valued principles more than everything in his life. He was adamant that he would never touch the things of intoxication in his life and exactly he did the same. He remained a teetotaler throughout his life. I have cherished the fond memories of my father in my heart. He used to teach me when I was a child. He taught me how to read and write. He used to teach me other subjects too, such as maths and science. I would bank on my father to study and I never studied alone. I had caught this habit of studying only with my father, but later on I kicked this habit. During his working years, he worked as an employee in the printing press complex, and he was known for performing all of his tasks with heart and soul. But unfortunately, in 2019, he passed away. He succumbed to brain tumor. It was a bolt from the blue, but as Sir always says, that weal and woe are the part and parcel of life, and one must have the courage to deal with both of them in the same way. My mother, though, tried her best to save his life, yet she could not make it. Her name is Mrs. Savita Sharma, and nowadays she is working as a telecaller in Bajaj Finance Limited. She is a demure woman. She has experienced many ups and downs throughout her life. She has always taken the bulls by the horns in the face of difficulties. She is the biggest source of impetus for me. Although my father's sad demise was a terrible blow to her, yet she bottled up her emotions and took all the responsibilities of the family on her shoulders. She pampers me a lot, and she prepares mouth-watering food and dishes for the entire family. I also have a doting sister. Her name is Miss Vanshika Sharma. She is pursuing BCom honors from MKHS Gujarati Girls College. I reckon that she is very focused when it comes to her career, and career matters a lot to her. Whenever I want a good piece of advice, I approach her because she is one of the best advisors of my life. She is also a part of this institute and Sir's student. She is the medium through which I joined this institute. It was the time when the pandemic broke out and all the institutional centers were closed. I still remember my sister was taking online classes from Sir. At that time, I was loath to join an English institute. I don't know the reason behind it. Perhaps English language was not my cup of tea. At that time, my English grammar was very poor, and speaking in English was my weak point. Then one day, I overheard Sir's voice when he was lecturing the students. I sat by my sister and began to attend the lecture. Many studious students were there in that online batch. In particular, a student who is a scientist of nuclear power plant and a professor from Delhi. Some of them were from Abu Dhabi and Dubai too. I was stunned to see so many students from different parts of the world studying English from Sir. Although I was less interested in studying in working on English, yet I was attending all of his lectures, and as the time passed, Sir kindled my interest in English. A desire developed within to study at English home, and I kept on attending all of his lectures, and then I kept this thing in my mind that sooner or later I would join English home. Apart from this, the books provided by Sir are also very useful, which he has written by himself, and his books always stand in good state during the exams. By now, he has given us 4 books, but I think sooner or later he will introduce more books, or maybe his best creation in the near future. The names of the books are also very interesting. The first one is Beats, and it is a treasure of significant words, as numerous beats come together to form a rosary of beats. Similarly, a meaningful sentence is formed when correct words are used at the right time. This book contains a lot of English words, their Hindi meaning, along with sentences to explain the same. This book is very useful for both beginners and native speakers. The second one is a bouquet for spoken English learners, and I consider this book as the best book for studying English grammar. This book contains both basic and advanced grammar structures, and it is very convenient to use. The third one is Panacea, and this book contains numerous English grammar rules and some miscellaneous topics related to English, such as synonyms, antonyms, homophones, one word substitutions, and many more. This book is also very convenient to use, and recently a new book has been given. I think this is the best among all. This book contains numerous sentences along with Hindi translation. This book is divided into 9 sections, and each section contains a lot of sentences related to certain topic, such as sentences related to health, education, time, related to nature. And this is the best part of the book, sentence showing different aspects of human life. And with all these books, it is for sure that one will succeed in getting a good grasp of this language. So here my speech comes to an end. Hope I came up to your expectation, and thanks a bunch for listening to me all years.